Hey there, you beautiful people. I'm so glad you could join us today because we've got something super exciting to take a look at. Follow me this way. I'm sure some of you clicked on this video without knowing what exactly ender pearl stasis even is. Well, to put it in simple terms, it's basically keeping one of these bad boys in stasis as an entity form. That way you can break it at will and it'll teleport you instantly no matter where you are. Seems pretty simple, right? Well, on Java, this became recently possible due to 1.16, and all they have to do is put it into a bubble column like this. Now this doesn't work for us because of the way our game mechanics work here on Bedrock. Unfortunate but true. So we have to find out a different solution. Thankfully, there is one. The significance of this is kind of mind-blowing because this means that we can get rid of the elytra and the minecart and the horsey because we don't need those anymore. All we need is ender pearls and ender pearl stasis. The process for this is actually super simple as well. It involves just these materials that I have here. Now basically what you're doing is setting up a system kind of like this. You've got your two bubble columns like that. These both have to be a source block, right? And then place two temporary blocks like that, and then place two honey. So you're left with something kind of like this. Now, in order for this to work, you're going to have to come pretty close to it. Aim your crosshair right there. And, oh, pretty crazy. This is amazing. Now, I saw this on Instagram. Instagram's great for things like this. So this idea is not mine. However, the application of this idea is mine. They were using it as art, which is kind of risky, because if somebody breaks it, you teleport. So that's all well and good, right? But it's kind of useless unless we have a way to break that pearl. Because right now it's just an entity form, and it'll be there forever. So, I've developed this system. This part of the system is my design, but it's pretty simple. You have your redstone line this way, and then you just have two pistons. These pistons are going to push the ender pearl out so that it breaks. They actually can't break the ender pearl by themselves. I'll show you what I mean. See? We flick that lever a couple times, the ender pearl can just go right through. But if we push it out like that, we get instantly teleported. This is fantastic, and this works as many times as you want. Let's try. Oh, yep, you got to be careful. It's actually quite tricky. We'll try this again. We'll make sure that's off. Get up really close. Come on. There we go. Boop. Just like that. So now that you know how that works, I'm going to show you our first practical application of this. Here we have an unassuming little place. Little wall in your base. That rhymed. Unintentionally, of course. So we're just going to flick this a couple times, and look at that. We've been teleported behind the wall. This could work with any number of your friends. You could all put an ender pearl in here. You could all put 50 ender pearls in here. It'd probably break your game, but it would work. And you could all teleport there at once as long as somebody hits that lever. Just like that. Pretty crazy. Alright, so our second application of this is a nice little underground bunker. Now you could make an obsidian bunker with no doors, and at the flick of a lever, teleport instantly inside. Now ignore this. This would be sealed up. This was just for me to be able to place the ender pearl. Yes, you could have a secret base in a vast unknown region, and you could just teleport there from anywhere with the flick of the lever, as long as the chunk is loaded. That's the one caveat. The chunk has to be loaded, and somebody has to flick the lever for this to work. Now, say you were in your base and you wanted to get out. Well, you could have something like this set up. You could be inside your base, chilling out, and say somebody breaches it, right? You need to get away really fast. You just flick that a bunch of times, and you're away in a second base or even on the surface, and they're stuck down there. There's actually no way to get out if there's no ender pearl in here. That could be true for all your base mates. You could put them all in there. I need you to stare into my chicken eyes for a minute, because I need to make something abundantly clear. If you don't have the chunk loaded, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Just trust me on this. Always have the chunk loaded. And a simple way to do that is just to have somebody over there. Like, say you were mining really far away and you needed to teleport in case you fell in lava. Have somebody loading the chunk where the pearl and the button are. Have them flick it and you'll get teleported. That's the only way. Don't forget. It's embarrassing. Okay, so I've got this locator map set up, so you should be able to see me teleport. We may be a little bit out of render distance. Let's see. Beautiful. Hopefully you were watching that map. Well, let's get that in slow-mo. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video and spending your time here with me today. It means a lot, and I hope that this helps you out. If you liked it a lot, drop a like, subscribe if you feel like it. That'd be great. Anyways, I have one last thing to show you before we head out. Remember what I was telling you about the bubble column thing? Well, if you think this looks weird, just boop and boop. And there you have it. Take that, Java.